Morning, folks. How we doing today? It's me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots channel. Just watching a little bit of Newsmax this morning and listening to some Biden's retakes yesterday of him still trying to blame Russia for the entire problem with all of our economy. And we all know that's not true. I mean, the Russia thing, the war did not help our gas prices, but gas prices were already on the rise. So you can't blame all inflation on a war that just started last week. It just doesn't work that way. It says yesterday, Russia is bombing Ukraine near the Polish border, kills 3 British ex-Special Forces troops, and it looks like more and more every day. This NATO is probably going to get dragged into this because of the missiles flying back and forth across the border to several of these NATO countries right next door to Ukraine. I mean, the battle has gone all the way around the whole country to the point that it's probably going to involve other countries, whether they want to be involved or not. And it looks like on Wednesday, President Volodymyr Zelensky is to address the joint session of Congress Wednesday morning on a virtual address. He's probably going to be asking them for some more rockets and things, and what you going to do to help, and where's our planes that y'all promised us? Remember Mayorkas or Merrick Garland or Mayorkas said we may get some planes out there to you, and it never happened. A couple of them DHS guys. They said they was going to give them some planes. Never happened. A Fox News contributor says after he gets back from over there in Ukraine, his name is Steve Harrington. He says upon return from Ukraine, he says Ukraine is a done deal. It's flattened and they have lost. What he doesn't realize is you can destroy the apartment buildings and the cities, but the Ukrainian people are not giving up, and so they haven't lost. It looks like today Putin is taking it in the teeth. He's losing a lot of equipment in a hurry, and I'm just thankful the Ukrainian people are standing up and fighting for their right to survive. I don't know what all is going on in Ukraine behind the scenes with labs and things and nefarious governments dealing with Zelensky. Not really my business, other than because I don't know enough about it, but I do know that the poor Ukrainian people do not deserve what is going on. This is pure tragedy. I seen a woman yesterday that was pregnant who ended up dying from a bomb blast. Well, enough about the depressing Ukrainian situation. I do want to let y'all know I'm trying to get a hold of a guy I know real well here in this town. He owns a food bank. Actually, he owns a couple of food banks here in town. It's called Shepherd's Heart. And he owns a couple of thrift stores as well. I know him because I used to help him a little bit, and I work on his appliances, and he gives me some of the scraps sometimes when they can't sell certain things at their thrift stores. So I do business with this guy. But a couple of days ago, he was on one of the local news stations here, 25, I think it is. And he was talking about how he was sending relief to Ukraine in the name of groceries. And I'm just glad to see that. I want to get an interview with Bob this week. I know him well enough. I can probably swing an interview with him and just see what I can do to help promote this cause of sending food to the Ukrainians and the refugees, the people that are not doing too good today behind having to go to war behind Putin. But at any rate, I'm going to try my best to get an interview with Bob this week and see exactly what all is going on, and hopefully have the ability to put the link down below in order for people to contribute as well if they want to donate as well to that cause. That is your business, but I will definitely try to set that up when I do get that interview this week. Hopefully I'll be able to do it on the StreamYard, and that way I can be able to talk to him directly. Let me get into some other news here. It says USA Today names Rachel Levine one of the Women of the Year. And Rachel Levine, I think his real name is like Rob Johnson or something. I don't know. He changed his name, no doubt about it. I say he. Maybe I'm not politically correct with the pronouns at this point, but this is Woman of the Year. Now, can you see this dude? I mean, can you see this chick? I don't know what to call a woman like that, considering she was probably born a man. It's weird. It says Rachel Levine was honored by the far left USA Today as one of the women as one of their Women of the Year. Rachel Levine failed on her way to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services as the head of U.S. Public Services Commission Corps. The elites love to openly mock the masses. Levine is an obvious transgender, made a name for herself as she issued orgy regulations for Pennsylvania during the pandemic. Rachel Levine told orgy attendees to wear a face covering, avoid kissing, and wash hands often. Wow, that is crazy. A judge ruled at one point her COVID rules were unconstitutional. For her continued failure to the job, she was promoted by Joe Biden to the head of the U.S. Public Services Commission Corps, and now she is one of the USA Today's Women of the Year. In any administration, the public health of Americans is a priority, the tenet that signifies prosperity and perseverance among us. But during the global pandemic, when relatively calm turns to crisis seemingly overnight, community well-being instantly becomes a matter of life or death for millions of Americans. 2 years into the pandemic, the fact continues to keep Admiral Rachel Levine up at night. Levine is the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Attorney for Health and U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and head of the U.S. Public Health Service Commission Corps, where she leads a group of 6,000 uniformed public health officers. In normal times, her job is essential. During a pandemic, it's crucial. I really feel that everything I've done, whether it is in academic medicine and education and clinical research, seeing my patients in a role of public health in Pennsylvania, and my role nationally, Levine said, has all led to this moment in terms of helping the nation through the greatest public health crisis that we have ever faced in over 100 years. Wow. I don't know what to say about Woman of the Year other than she's an awful manly looking dude or manly looking woman or woman. She looks confused. That's all I can say. I have nothing against the transgenders. I don't understand. That's just me. I don't get it. I really don't. Enough about that weirdo. That's just my opinion, but enough about that weirdo. Definitely confused. Says, this is great news. Idaho state legislature passes a Texas-style bill to ban abortion at 6 weeks. Good job, good job. They need to get every state on board with that 6-week abortion ban bill. Just because at one point you have to consider that baby a life. I mean, I consider it a life at the moment of conception, but at one point these legal baby killers, these Planned Parenthood places, they want to keep rolling back the allotted time that you can continue to do these things. I mean, they want to wait till the baby's 6 months, till you're 6 months into having a baby, and you still be able to get rid of it. That's murder to me. That's just my opinion, but that's murder as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to read you one more story here I thought was pretty amusing. It says, Elon Musk challenges Vladimir Putin for a single combat with Ukraine as its prize. Russia's space agency responds and calls Musk a weakling. Musk basically pulled like a Game of Thrones move on Vladimir Putin. He said, I challenge you to single combat. Trial by combat. That sounds great. I'm sure Elon was, he said he was serious about this. They took it as a joke. Truth be known, I wouldn't underestimate Elon Musk. He is wicked smart. That guy may be a ninja for all we know. I think it would be awesome for Vladimir Putin to accept his challenge. They get out there and do a fist fight, get it all said and done, get Ukraine back the way it's supposed to be. I think that would be an awesome solution. I don't know that Elon could take him, but I definitely I would pay to see that fight. Just because if they could end the war with just one quick little ding, 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 you're out of there, that would be awesome. Just my opinion, but Elon's been tweeting about it. He says, I hereby challenge you, Vladimir Putin, to single combat. He says, come on with it. They said, well, you're weak and you're scared and you're too young and we're not taking you seriously. That's basically what the Kremlin said. But as it goes, Elon Musk has called out Putin, and he's hoping that Putin will accept his challenge. I cannot see how this is going to go down, but it sounds good anyway. Something else I want to tell you about for my my storage on my phone flakes out on me. I seen yesterday during a Russian broadcast, one of the reporters there walked up in the background and had a no war sign while there was a live Russian television broadcast going on, she was promoting and she was protesting the war in Russia, from Russia, right there from behind the news desk. And she's already been apprehended and locked up, probably for war crimes or for whatever Putin thinks is qualifies her as a propagandist, because a lot of the Russian people do not agree with what's going on over there. A lot of the people are not behind Putin and his tyrannical regime. You can't really blame the Russian people for what Putin's doing. A lot of them have no idea, have no agreement in it, and at this point don't even have the right to argue without being squashed in the streets. That's tyranny, folks. It's coming to America ASAP. We got to get our crap together real quick before people like Joe Biden think they have the tyrannical ability to do what Putin's doing. Lock people up for dissension. And it's enough about that. Like, subscribe, and share, Devoted Patriots. Over and out.